I'm on the moon. It's made of cheese.
How's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Today we're from this beautiful world. Welcome to another Beer and Cheese Tuesday. God only knows what one this is, what number. We've been doing this for like 5 years. Yeah, just want to welcome the panel today, and that would be Bumpy, isms. Bumpy, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for being here, as always. Of course, Beer Man here saying cheers to you as well. Cheers to all the people coming in, if you do. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and do show it first, kind of show you what we have, and then we'll go into the full review and then do some shout outs at the end, as we normally do. So actually next week will be an all any alcohol one. Wow, great. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with Bumpy. Here you go.
All right. Well, I'm opening my big cheese right now. And this, whoops, it's upside down. It's from Coombe Castle. Adventures in Dairy. Adventures in Dairy. Had to read it. But this one's called Pickwick. And it is an English cheddar cheese with rich and sweet caramelized onions.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
It's kind of got this yellowish, brownish hue to it. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get it out of the package right now. Seems like it's a little bit soft. I can kind of squeeze it.
Itch my back, sir.
I'm definitely not going to eat all of this cheese, so it will have to be packaged back up afterwards. So I don't think I'll take the whole thing out of the package. I'll just cut some off.
Nice.
Definitely smells of onion for sure. It's very soft, doughy like cheese. It just, as I'm slicing it, it's kind of folding and bending and just, it's very flexy. Almost like a Play-Doh. Just trying to slice some slices off here just to have it prepared. Look at that. It's even sticking to the knife. So,
oh, yeah.
Sticky, Play-Doh-y. I'm not sure how it's going to be on the palate, but yeah. Full of that caramelized onion smell.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'll set that off to the side here. The beer that I decided to pair with this cheese is from Henniker Brewing Company out of Henniker, New Hampshire. And it's called Space Race. It's a Galaxy Double IPA coming in at 8.1% ABV. And Rocket number 9 to the planet Venus. Is packaged on January 31st, so it's a little over a month old. It says Space Race, calling all cosmonauts and space cowboys. This double IPA is hazier than Halley's Comet and is carrying a massive payload of Galaxy and Vic Secret. Fortunately for you, it doesn't have to be drank from a pouch. Let's pour it.
Nice hot combination there.
All right, now it said hazier than Halley's Comet. Henniker, I haven't known them to really make New England style IPAs or whatnot, but I guess it's got a haze to it, but it's a pretty dark orange color, or deep amber, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Kind of see some movement there. So not extremely hazy. The head has nice tight bubbles, creating a frothy white head. All right, but we'll see how this tastes. All that stuff smells, tastes, and pairs with this lovely oniony cheddar cheese.
All right. Cool. Yeah, that looks like a Westie or something. That's crazy. All right. Well, thanks, Bumpy. All right. Cheers, Burley. Cheers, Burley. All right. So I guess I'll go with the beer first. No, I'll tell you what the cheese is. Cheese I've done before. I'm just mixing up stuff because I'm running out of ideas. I just can't. We don't have like a cheese shop or anything like that. So I have to just go to the grocery store and get the same fucking thing all the time. But so this is just the strawberry goat cheese from Vermont. But gonna mix it up with I'll tell you what I got. But yeah, I'll open it in a sec. And there's an ant again. These stupid ants. Oh, there's ants everywhere. Okay, so what I have here is beer from Great Notion out of Portland, Oregon. It's called Mr. French, and it's a milk stout at 5.8% with coconut, cacao nibs, and natural and artificial flavor. Contains milk sugar, of course. That's it. I thought it was a funny looking. I like Frenchies, and it stood out to me. So, but orange can. I like the orange label. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Mr. French, let's go ahead and open it up and pour it.
Just pour it.
$6.95 for the can. I'll tell you what the date is in a second, if it even has one. Really matter for this style. Dirty glass. There's that. Nice dark chocolate with the cocoa or a khaki head. Oh fuck, that smells good. Damn. Date. Oh, date. Oh yeah, they are always on the neck. Yeah, I can't see that. It just tells you batch 2020 2276. So, all right. Anyway, so we'll see how that works. Interesting combination. So, all right, let's go ahead and get back to Bumpy and do the full review. All right. Short and sweet.
My eyes are going blurry. All right. Yeah, the aromas on this. It's got some strong kind of spicy, like herbal spicy aromas. A little bit, I'd say, like a touch like papaya. Vic's Secret's in it, you know. So I want to say grape. I kind of force myself to see a little bit of grape, but it's very earthy, papaya like. Yeah, I can see a little. Yeah, I can actually see a little bit of a grape. It's coming off more like a red grape or like a dark purple. More like a grape popsicle. All right, let's take our first sip. Cheers.
Right. Cheers. Cheers, Sammy.
All right, so it's like a medium body. It's extremely drying on the palate. Moderately carbonated. It's got like some grain notes, picking up on like a graininess out of the malt. There's not like a lot of sweetness coming from any of the malt in this. pretty bitter. I think that's where a lot of the strength from the hop is coming through. It's bitter. This one's bitter, bitter, bitter. It does seem to be kind of on that earthy tone, maybe a little bit papaya, but very earthy tone, herbal, spicy, piney. It seems to have like a huge pine and grass bitterness. It's not what I was expecting with Galaxy and Vic Secret, especially when they say that it's hazier than Haley's Comet. Haley's Comet's not very hazy. Let's get to the cheese. Yeah, like I said, it's got that really big onion smell to it, that the caramelized onions. It's like if you're frying them up in a frying pan, a little oil or butter. A little kind of a slight sweet, and then almost like a mustard bite too from the cheese. But the onion's so powerful, it's hard to really get to that cheese smell. It has a stench to it though, a little bit. I don't know, musty maybe. Let's take our bite of cheese here.
Okay, cheese.
Yeah, it's very floppy, bendy cheese. Sticks everywhere. It's kind of a sweetness out of the cheese itself. It does almost taste like there's like a mustard in there too, but sweet, like there's like a little hint of like a brown sugar or something, but the onion's pretty strong as well. Once again, in the flavors, just caramelized onion. But yeah, very, very chewy cheese, melty. That's pretty much it. It's like a pretty sweet cheddar. So it doesn't get like really funky at all. No real cheddary bite to it. So yeah, it's like I said, just maybe a touch of like a mustardy type tang to it. All right, let's do a cheese and then beer.
Right, beers. Please fucking be delicious.
It actually makes the beer taste better. Really,
Wow.
it's hard to cut through the cheese flavor, but yeah, it brought out some sweetness out of the beer that definitely wasn't there. It cut way back on the bitterness. Didn't allow all that kind of piney action through. I want to try that again though. Maybe with a little bit more beer this time than just a little sip. I'm getting strawberry. It's bringing out like a strawberry note from the beer.
Oh,
Then you get that the onion kind of comes back up. The onion flavor, caramel onion flavor. Yeah, it kind of brings out like a sweeter side of the beer, and it brings out the strawberry note that I wasn't getting. Really does make the beer taste better. So now we do beer and then cheese.
right.
Cheesers.
Beertles. Jesus.
Oh, alcohol. Once the bitterness hits, and I hit it with the cheese, it like enhanced the bitterness a little bit, and then it was like an alcoholic flavor. Now I'm just waiting for the cheese to coat, pat down the rest of that bitter tongue I have. Yeah, this one definitely works better eating the cheese first and then drinking the beer. That was actually a significant difference in the positive. Beer first and then cheese. It makes the beer even worse. I'm not saying that's like a horrible beer, but yeah. All right. Well,
What's the date of that beer?
it was like the end of January. So it's
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
That's right.
like
Remember
a
you said.
little over a month old.
So that's not bad. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, all right. You got any more to say? You good?
I'm good.
You're
gonna
good.
Let's slice some more
Yeah.
cheese. I'm gonna have so much cheese left over. We're gonna have to find something to do with this.
Don't. I wouldn't give that to your dog. You can't
It's
have
a
onions.
little over a pound of cheese. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a lot. All right, man. Cheers, Bumpy. Cheers. Thank you, brother. All right. Yeah. Olympic Flame Saganaki. Ooh. Look at that. I love goat cheese. I like the flavored goat cheese. Like mine's a strawberry one tonight. But first I'm gonna go ahead and pound this beer before it gets warm. My side beer. I'll show this again. It's Mr. French Milk Stout from Great Notion out of Oregon, Portland. Hour and a half of east of me. And that's what it looks like. So it's keeping a nice little retention there is pretty decent. Keeping a nice little ring of khaki head. Can't see through it. It's dark, opaque, dark chocolate. Definitely shows at the reservoir there. It's a little lighter chocolate, so it's definitely a dark chocolate. I'd say about a medium rising bubble on the sight. Just looking at it. Smell it. This has French and cacao nibs in it with milk sugar. Definitely has a desserty kind of smell to it. That vanilla and the cocoa kind of brings out like a white chocolate kind of smell, aroma. Kind of like a white chocolate, like a vanilla chocolate, milk chocolate. Almost smells like it has that fake peanut butter in it, but it's not. I get a little bit of like almost, yeah, like peanutty or like some kind of nuttiness. Definitely chocolate though, like a milk chocolate. You're getting that lactose kind of sweetness in the nose. Definitely like dessert stouty. 5.8%. Yeah, smells good. It smells kind of like a, I don't know, like if you were to dip like maybe a chocolate covered Baby Ruth or whatever, those Baby Ruths, and like some vanilla ice cream. It's kind of what it reminds me of. All right, I gotta drink this. Cheers.
Some Cheerios.
Oh fuck, man, this is so good. It's got roasted coconut for sure in there. They had to have had some, or toasty coconut, some kind of toasty coconut. And then really nicely wrapped around that, well, that sweetness from the milk sugars coming through really nice with that and the vanilla. It wraps around the vanilla super nice. It does kind of have that kind of a peanutty kind of like taste, but it tastes like real peanuts. It doesn't taste like that shitty powder. Yeah.
Nobody likes peanut butter.
Yeah, like it's, I don't know, it tastes like good peanut, but like a good peanut buttery kind of taste. I don't know. I know they didn't put peanut butter in this, but it's definitely, I don't know. Maybe it's like the nuttiness from the malts or whatever they use, the roastiness of the malts or whatnot, mixed with that lactose and then that that Mr. French, and then that the vanilla and the cacao nibs. Wow, it's just Great Notion really knows how to throw it together, man. God, that's so roasty. Or like it's roasty, but it's got a really huge like bite of like toasted coconut. Wow, that's what Alex was looking for in the beer that he did of mine. But he didn't get it because he drank it a year later. But yeah, this is really good, man. It's sweet. I didn't even go over it. I just went over flavors. Mouthfeels. It's pretty soft. Not too hyper on the carbonation. Body's kind of like a medium-ish light, kind of almost light. Finish is somewhat dry. So it leaves it sweet in the front and then kind of dries off in the finish. So that's nice. No alcohol, nothing like that. Just overall very well balanced for the style it is and for what they put in it. Everything kind of collides perfectly together. I can honestly say this might actually go good with this goat cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll go to the goat cheese now. So this is a Vermont Creamery's strawberry goat cheese. So it's a sweet, probably got a little honey in there as well. They probably sweetened it up with some honey and strawberry. This is the chunk that I have, and it has like little pieces of my contrast on my camera is a little crazy right now. It's actually going in with my beard. It looks like something is stuck on my beard. Here, get away from me. There you go. Wow, that beard of mine's gotten white. On the nose, yeah, it just kind of has that sweet honey kind of goat cheese thing, and then you're getting that strawberry in there. Just there's a lot of big chunks in this too. It's really nicely strawberried up. Oh yeah, that funky goat with the nice sweet honey and strawberry. Very nice. A little bit of a slight hint of citrus, lemon, and yeah, just real milky from the cow, from the goat teat. All right, let's eat it.
Eat it.
Sweet and strawberry with the funk rock. I like it. It has that raw, just like we've explained goat cheese. I don't know how many fucking times on the show, but yeah, it's just got that raw kind of right out of the farm kind of goat cheese farmhouse thing, and then with a nice sweet honey kind of strawberry. Super nice. I'm gonna have to dig another piece of this. So good, dude. Oh my god, I can eat this whole tube. It's like a dessert. All right, so I'm gonna take a nice chunk. We're gonna do cheese before beer. Beers. I just ripped into a strawberry and I bit some seeds or something. Yeah, that was good. Smothers the mouth like paste. Oh, well, that's interesting. the peanut butter went bye-bye. Well, no, it's kind of like on the outer side now. It's not totally full. It really does. It kind of tastes like I said, like a Baby Ruth or something. Isn't that the Baby Ruth with the nougat and the peanut butter and the chocolate over it, right? Baby Ruths are that. I think they have like chocolate.
Yeah, not peanut, but yeah, it's peanuts.
Peanuts and
So it's
yeah,
nougat with peanuts all over it, and then
right, and then
chocolate.
dipped in chocolate.
Yeah.
Those are good.
No, they're not.
Oh, wait, Baby
Ruth. I was thinking of paydays, which are not.
Paydays are all peanut and nougat. Yeah.
Yeah. And caramel.
Baby Ruth.
Something else.
Caramel, yeah.
So Baby Ruth is the nougat.
Like the one you said, but dipped in chocolate. Basically, I think. But
I'm gonna have to look up Baby Ruth.
I know. No. What was really nice about this is that the sweetness of the goat cheese is really working well with the sweetness from the lactose in the beer. That desserty kind of feel. It bumped the Bumpy. It put all the peanutty kind of taste up around it and let me kind of taste like the vanilla and the cacao nibs, the chocolatey kind of feel, the roast, along with that strawberry kind of little groove and that sweetness, the honeyish like sweetness of the goat cheese, the funkiness. Holy mac, that was really good, dude. That's really good. I'm very curious as to what it's going to be like beer before cheese. Not trying to get all fast here. I know we're only 27 minutes in. All right, so let me get a nice bite of this, because the one thing that I found is that the stoutiness is of the roasted malts is kind of overwhelming the cheese a little bit. So the more I have in my mouth of the cheese, I think it'll work better. But I did it again. Fuck. Well, let's do cheese before beer again. All right, fine. I just messed up. Yeah, that's so good. Look at a little granola. Now I'm getting like a granola kind of hit. Wow, that's really good. That's really, really good. All right. So let's do beer before cheese.
Cheers. Cheers.
I just spit everywhere. Granola, peanuts, almonds, the beer, and then the cheese starts to roll in, and it takes away the beer. So that was kind of interesting. I'm gonna have ants all over the fucking place. A beer just went everywhere when I was kind of laughed a little there. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice too. Both ways is very nice. Like, it kind of made you want to have a little more of the beer though, to kind of get that pastiness of the goat cheese out of your mouth. But the cheese is so fucking good that you don't want to really get rid of it. So it kind of, I don't know, man. I like it both ways, man. On this one. Hell yeah. Oh, Baby Ruth is an American candy bar made of peanuts, caramel, and milk chocolate flavored nougat covered in compound chocolate. Yep, that's it. That's it. Strange animals. They fence them in and go to jump up and stand on the fence. Goats are funny. And they have like rectangular pupils. It's kind of weird. Like, yeah, they're funny looking. All right, so they almost look like reptiles in the eyes. Well, let's go. Oh, God, I got that stout all around my beard now. I can like smell it. I'm done. I'm gonna go.
You're dyeing your white beard with stout.
I know. Turn it chocolate color. All right. So back to Bumpy. We're gonna bring him up, get his last thoughts, see what he thinks. Here we go.
All right. So this beer by itself, it's not like one that I would really recommend or search out. I would just say like it's bottom end good. I can definitely drink it. It's not disgusting. It's not a drain pour, but it's not. Yeah, it's just not doing it for me.
Darn it.
The cheese was pretty good. I really like the way that the onions came off the caramelized onions there. Kind of were the main focus on both aroma and flavor. The cheese itself may have been just a bit on the sweet side. I would have liked a sharper cheddar once again. I know it's English cheddar, and English cheddars do seem to be a little bit on the sweeter side, but this one was, like I said, it was like almost like brown sugar was mixed in with it. It was too sweet. I mean, it did fine with the flavors of the caramelized onions. I mean, it worked very well for what it was. But if I'm just picking it apart, then yeah, I prefer sharper, drier cheddars.
As do I.
But I would still throw the cheese like mid-range, very good. It's definitely a cheese you can just slice pieces off and just eat. It would probably be good melted on other things as well. Maybe like a burger. If you made yourself a burger and you didn't want to cook up your own onions or something to slap on it, just melt that cheese. I'm sure that cheese would melt pretty easily because it seemed to kind of do that on the palate, very kind of sticky. Almost to the point where it's more like your goat cheese, where it's almost not like, why is this even a solid? It's almost not a firm. It's not a firm cheese. The amazing thing was with blending the cheese first with the beer, worked really well together. So it was a really good pairing that way. But yeah, this beer I think just had too many faults. Like drinking the beer first and then eating the cheese, it just amplified bitterness and then brought out a bit of a kind of an alcoholic flavor. So that was not a good pairing on the reverse, but said I think most people would eat cheese and then drink whatever beverage they're pairing it with anyways. So I think it'd be the kind of standard. Yeah, that's what I got to say.
That's what you got to say.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do like Henniker beers and stuff. They put out some pretty good ones. And they had an IPA that I used to pick up every year for Thanksgiving. This year I didn't get it because there were no fresh ones available in the store, and I was not going to buy like a 5-month old IPA. So I skipped out on this past Thanksgiving, but hopefully I can find it this upcoming Thanksgiving. And it's called Hop Slinger, but yeah, it's just been an IPA that I picked up like decades ago and started a tradition of that. So like I said, Henniker is not like a bad brewing company. It's just I don't care for this beer that they made.
Yeah. Right.
So cheers.
You know, dude, I gotta say one thing. Cheers, dude. Cheers. French onion soup, dude, with the cheese over the top. You know how they do that? Dude, that would be kind of good with that cheese there. Sounds
yeah, it kind of does. I mean, the caramelized onions and the cheesiness. I mean, that it does come off like kind of like a French onion soup or something. Slightly
sweet. Yeah.
Right. I've had other English cheddar cheeses with the caramelized onion. That was more or less like the French onion. I think this one was just a touch different. I think that they did a really good job with the onions in this one.
Right. Okay. Cool, man. All right, thanks, Bumpy. Cheers.
Yeah. Thanks. Cheers.
Yeah. All right. We got 20 million people watching us right now.
Wow, that's a lot.
But we might have to do something to spruce this show up a little bit.
Naked
Yeah, so
cheese.
yeah, uh, add some candy and bacon to it or something. That's more to our pocketbook, though, or wallet. So, yeah. So on to the beer here. I think it's worth $6.95 for the can. I think it's really delicious. Would I get it again? Oh yeah. If I see this, I'll buy it again. I'd actually buy a 4-pack of this. Wife would love it. Oh my God, Mr. French. Love that logo, and I love the dog breed, and I love his hair and his tie. That's cool. But 5.8, yeah, this is nice. Nice chocolate, like I said, chocolate, a little bit of peanut thing going on. Might have even been a little bit of caramel, kind of nougaty kind of thing going on there as well. But that vanilla was very boom, like roasty vanilla, and then that chocolate from the cacao nibs. Cacao! Very good, very well put together. Like I said, Great Notion knows how to do it. And I've been to their brewery once before, and it was they have some exciting beers, a big sour game there. Their sour game is awesome. Yeah, I would give this like a pretty damn good score. Actually, I'd give it I think a 93 sits it right. I think that's a damn good, very good, almost pushing excellent kind of score. Maybe even 94. I don't know. There's something about it that I really like. That coconut popped. I love coconut, and that coconut popped really well with the vanilla and the lactose. As far as the cheese goes, I think I've always given this cheese like a 95 to 97. It's just so good. Vermont Creamery is very awesome. They put out some really good cheeses. I'd love to go, if I ever go to Vermont again, I would love to go to their, we should go to their cheesery. Where are they at in fucking Vermont?
You gonna go to their derriere?
Go to their derriere, exactly. Websterville, Vermont. Does that ring a bell?
I don't know. That's where the dictionary's made.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, the cheese, I give it a 95, 97. Cheese before beer was probably the best choice. But like I said, it goes both ways. I like cheese before beer just because I don't know, like the sweetness of that went with the sweetness of the cheese went really well with the sweetness of the beer. And then all the flavors from the beer and then from the cheese kind of just all mixed and coincided perfectly, a perfect marriage. Beer before cheese was okay, but then the cheese kind of smothered my mouth and took over. So I wanted to have a little more beer to kind of wrap around it. I have cheese mouth on my glass. You can see that smudge from my lips as I yeah, that's nasty. But no, I'd do the first one, like I said, cheese before beer first, or before I did the other one. But I would give the pairing a man, I give it like a 90, 95, 96. It's like fucking dead on perfect. I could give it 100, but I don't want to go that far because this cheese can go with, I'm sure, several other beers and be just as good a pairing. But definitely a 95, 96. The best pairing so far though is with the fruited sour and a goat cheese, a honey goat cheese. Not that one, but a honey goat cheese. That was wow. Something to try. So that's what I got. That's what I have. So I'm gonna stop and we're gonna get our shout out on. Here we go. I'm gonna leave it where it's at because it's just you and I. So
Yeah.
Let me turn the camera off. Which
Shouting
I'm not prepared
shouting out Tanner, where are you? Come on, Tanner, bring in a beer and a cheese. Good Lord. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try to shout out a channel.
No, I'm looking now.
Well, for those of you that don't know John and Nelly, check him out. He does a lot of treehouse beers. He's been doing some other ones as well. He's been doing some Notch brews and Spyglass, stuff like that. But yeah, if you're ever curious about the multitude of beers that Treehouse makes, definitely check out John's channel. I think he's covered almost every single one, and they continue to brew more, and he continues to buy more. So I mentioned John and Ellie. He will be over my house tomorrow night.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah,
All right.
we'll see where we land. We usually do some beer reviews together. I know that there's some live shows going on tomorrow. Beer Man's is one of them. I didn't make it last week. I'm not sure if I'll make it this week either, just based on the time frame of when John might make it, and we're gonna go grab some pizza and stuff too. So
we'll hang out after.
Yeah. I'll just keep saving that beer that I got, and
yeah.
It makes it easy. I don't have to search for my words.
Yeah.
But I did get every single one of them. So
yeah.
Eventually you'll see what it is. Let's see. On my channel, I do my beer reviews. I get 3 that I post a week. They come out on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Frozen pizza reviews as well. I do those, or I don't do them on Tuesdays, but the videos come out on Tuesdays. All of my videos are dropping at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, I haven't really been getting many shorts done with the dogs. But maybe, I'll see what I can do with getting some shorts out at some point. Coming into hopefully nicer weather. The temperatures are at least mostly above freezing now. So maybe I'll be able to get outside more. And it's usually when the dogs are more active. When they're in the house, they're just kind of either they're fighting each other or lying down. So outside they seem to run around and have more playfulness. So yeah. That's that.
Okay. Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude. Yeah. Thanks, Bum. All right, so I'll just shout out people we shout out all the time, but here you go. When is my can getting, or my stuff getting to you? I was hoping it'd be cool if it got to you tomorrow when you had John over there. But we still gotta wait for Alex because he's not getting his till like Saturday or Monday. But yeah, so I'll shout out Keep It Funky Beer and Dank Reviews. We've connected up with I give you something, you give me something kind of thing. So look out for a unboxing, I'm sure, from him and myself, as well as these guys, the guys I sent to. Probably shouldn't say that too loudly on a live. But anyway, I didn't say the contents. So yeah, Keep It Funky Beer and Dank Reviews does beer and cannabis reviews, and he needs more subscribers. So let's give him some more subscribers. Let's get him some, shout him out, or subscribe to him, send his link to other people, get him going. His last thing was cool dude too. So we're gonna go up there. Nick, I'm gonna go up there anyway. In his neck of the woods next September. So probably just stay in his area and that's it. But yeah, finally get to meet him. Maybe Dan and Mike. And some others as well, hopefully. I think Tanner will be there. If Bumpy, if you want to be there and you can make it, cool. But his last thing was a Terp report. So he did Granddaddy Perp. He told me about that. I need to go check that out. Then he did Three Brothers Red Ale. I love red ales by Bolton Landing. It looks really good too. So there you go. He's got 236 videos and 57 subscribers. So he definitely needs more subscribers. Dickie's Beer Reviews is another one that is starting to really bump it up a bit. And he's been throwing out a lot of good stuff. He said he wanted to kind of get it going again. He was kind of in a slump there for a bit. It happens. But last thing he did was Bottle Logic. He does some nice, easy, short reviews, and then goes into his Pop Darts and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. Good guy. So go check him out. Dickie's Beer Reviews. As far as my stuff goes, I've got a competition beer in here, and I'm lagering it right now, sort of before I. So it's I have to rack it into a keg, and then do the main lagering. But right now it's cooling down to get all that shit to the bottom before I put it in the keg. But I'm gonna compete with this. Hopefully, I'll win something by the end of April. I gotta send in a few bottles, and save aside a couple bottles for the second round if I make it. I'm also going to be going into the Kolsch Cup again. So I'll be, I got to get that paid for tomorrow. But, so I'm going to do that. We'll see how that goes. I got to brew the Kolsch in about 2 weeks. I'm brewing my ordinary bitter next Thursday. And other than that, just brewing beer and reviewing every once in a while. I actually put a plant short up that's not a weed plant, like a fucking plant that my wife had that's huge as hell. So go check out that short. I don't even remember showing that fucking plant. I was drunk as hell. Last night I didn't even remember if I ate my. I need to slow down on drinking, dude. It's always when I smoke weed and drink. Oh my god. I turn into a nutcase. But never mind me. I'm still a good guy. I try to be. I try. But yeah, so that's my channel pretty much in a nutshell. Brewing and some beer reviews and a lot of weird shorts. So check it out.
That package should arrive tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Wow.
Yeah, so that's between noontime and 3.
Cool. All right. Stick them in the fridge, get them cold. We might have to wait till we'll have to wait till Alex gets his though, and for he's got sent out a day later. So but that's cool. There's other ones in there, and this is for your winning. Bumpy won last month. He won all 3 weeks, first 3 weeks, and so that was a win totally. And so congratulations on my All Spun Out show. People do win. Oh, I didn't even share my shows. So Beer and Cheese Tuesday, of course, next week is any alcohol and cheese. It's the second week of the month. And then we got All Spun Out tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. And yeah, like I was saying, you do win something. I send you something or whatever I do. Yeah, I'll give you something. I'll give you a prize, whether it's my beer or whether it's local beers of mine or in my town, or if it's me sending you a shirt or whatever the fuck it is. You get something. So anyone's invited to be there. Well, to some extent, just don't be a douche. But fuck, I gotta open my eyes to look up and I see your dog, dude. I love him.
Cooper says hello.
I love that guy, dude. Hi, Cooper. Man, you got such a He's got a cool face, dude. I love your face, dude. All right. And there's a spider eating an ant right now. That's awesome. It's like this Ewok looking face. There's some kind of it just makes you want to squeeze his face and kiss him or hug him. He's make him happy. He looks sad. He looks mad. Oh man, look at that big old naughty head. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, but I want to say thank you to all the chat people, the community. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the show, checking us out. if you haven't already. Of course, a lot of you guys have already, but subscribe to me and Bumpy Isms. Hell yeah. Yeah, and thank you to Bumpy, of course, for being here as always. And let's get more people up here. Let's get a show going. I like that. I like to see more people on this show. Maybe we'll freaking work on something that will be a little more exciting. I don't. But anyway, you guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world. But not after one more sip. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love beer. I do. All right. Bye.